Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jeremy from Five Finger Death Punch, and you're listening to Collision on Voice FM.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. And how's everything going with the new album from Five Finger Death Punch?
It's going great. I mean, we debuted really high here in America. It was number 2 in the top Billboard 200 and number 1 in top album sales. So we're off to a really strong start, and the reviews have been very positive, and the fans are responding. So, it's all we can ask for. We were proud of the record to begin with. It's something that we like to listen to. So now that other people are liking it, it's like a nice bonus.
Yeah, well, you actually only started in 2005, wasn't it?
2005, yeah. So things have been climbing pretty fast. And, every time we put out a record, we get to go play places that we haven't been and play bigger places. And, our fan base is growing every cycle. And it's real fun and real positive, and it makes us excited to just keep going and doing more,
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. You seem to have, you're just a bit of a phenomenon, I guess, and it's got to be more than the ninja thing. So, I mean, you guys must have been working your butts off over there the last 10 years.
Yeah, we have. It's what we do. We like to write music and that we like to listen to, and we like to get out there and perform it for people. But people really don't know all the work that goes into prepping for tours and doing all the press and all the things that go into it. But, we wouldn't change any of it. I mean, it's very important, and, it's obviously been very helpful in helping us get to where we are. So we're grateful. Things are really good in the camp right now, and we're all happy.
Awesome. And, well, as I mentioned, you were here in 2014. Is there a chance that you're going to be Got Your Six out to Australia on the touring cycle?
Well, we are definitely talking about doing that, and it looks like it's going to happen. We just don't have the official dates to announce yet, but we will when the time is right.
Right.
But you can look forward to that, so you can definitely print that. We will be there in 2016.
Awesome. We will be definitely looking forward to that. And so, obviously, with the first single, Jekyll and Hyde, you ended up reluctantly making a video for it. What about the other tracks? I mean, do you really hate the whole video process, or is that just a joke at the start of the video?
Well, we had made some videos before that we really didn't like making. It wasn't a pleasant experience, so we were kind of tired of it. But actually, when it came time to do this, we weren't really enthused about the idea, but then whenever we decided we were just going to smash stuff and break stuff and have fun, then we all got really into it. So that ended up being probably the most fun video we ever made. So my attitude now is, if it's going to be fun like that, then yeah, I like to make videos.
So as long as you can damage things, you're happy.
Absolutely.
And I did read that you started playing drums at a young age. Your grandmother apparently bought you drums, but is there a musical thing in your family, or are you the first one?
No, my mom was a music professor. She taught at a university for about 30-something years. My dad's a songwriter, and my mom was also a drummer as well, even though she wasn't very good. But she taught music for years, and so music was always around me growing up, and they were always very supportive. They put me in piano lessons at a young age, and, like you read, I got a drum kit when I was 6 years old from my grandma, and from that point forward, I was in KISS. As far as I was concerned, I was a full-fledged member of KISS.
Well, actually, there is the theatrical side to Five Finger Death Punch, isn't there?
For sure, yeah. It seems like it's getting more and more involved in progressing each touring cycle. Certainly, I'm dressing up like a skeleton now, a chrome-looking skeleton. It looks real. I've been seeing videos back. It looks pretty cool. Like, I look at it in the mirror, and I'm like, oh, man, I don't know. But then you look at it out in the crowd with the lights and everything, it looks pretty cool. So I'm kind of happy with the direction things are going. And, it's always fun to dress up and do that stuff. I mean, I am a huge fan of KISS and a couple of the other guys as well. So it's always cool to push the live show and do things that are exciting visually and stimulating visually, so people will leave there, really remembering the night and being impressed and having a great time.
Yeah. And, well, you don't write the lyrics for the songs, but you are involved in the songwriting process. Is there the emotions and that are in the songs, is that coming from the music to begin with, or is that from the lyrics?
Well, I mean, the music usually is the first thing that happens. Somebody will come in with a riff or an idea, and then we'll kind of all work it up together and turn it into something that's all really rocking us and something that we're happy with, and then we'll turn it over to Ivan. He sprinkles his lyrical magic on top of it. He's the one left to solve the puzzle, but he usually does a really good job. And he writes from the heart. He's always writing about what he's feeling at the time. So if he's pissed off, you're going to know about it. Or if he's whatever emotion he's feeling, that's what you're going to really feel from the song. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people have connected with our songs is because, Ivan's pretty much, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and a lot of the lyrics are relatable. They're relationship-based, and it's just topics that people can relate to. So, there's really, the music is the first thing that happens, and the lyrics are last.
I want to ask actually about the new album, You Got 6. How many tracks did you have written for that? Because you've put 3 bonus tracks on the deluxe set, so I'm assuming you had quite a few maybe extra tracks in there.
No, actually, we're not really a band that writes a lot of extra tracks and has them lying around. We basically make a record till it feels right and sounds right together. Like, if it's missing something, then we'll write another song that we feel that it might be lacking. But, it felt right to call it at about 14 songs. I think there might have been one other track left over that's incomplete, but we never finished it. So I don't know if we'll revisit it or not later. But, we usually just write enough to where it feels right. Like, it'll be obvious to us when the record's done, but we keep writing until it feels right and sounds right.
Wow, that's actually really interesting, because that means that like what you're hearing on the album is what you're writing. Most bands have quite a bit of, dead wood, I guess, in the background, but you guys, you seem to know what you're doing.
Yeah, well, we pretty much write music that feels right to us. It's always honest. It's what we want to listen to. And if it's not rocking us, we'll throw it out right away. We'll try again, First and foremost, you have to make music that you like before you start cranking it out because, the audience will smell a fake.
Yeah.
So, we're our own harshest critics. We usually try to make ourselves happy, and nothing ever is finished or comes out or is heard by anyone until we are fully behind it and fully believe in every bit of it.
Can I ask what your favourite part of it is?
Yeah, I like all of it. I don't know what my favorite part would be. Sometimes, when the tour first starts, it's kind of fun, and then by the end of the tour, you're burnt, and then you want to go in the studio, and then that's fun again. So I like parts of each of it. The songwriting process is always fun. It's because you're creating something that's new for you to hear, and it's just like whenever the fan hears it for the first time, we're excited too because we're making music for ourselves that we want to listen to first and foremost. So I always love that part of it. I think it's fun. After being cooped up in the studio for a long period of time, though, it does start to wear you out, and you're like, okay, I want to go play live.
Yeah, you're lucky you do actually get to do all those processes.
Absolutely, yeah. It helps you appreciate the thing that you're not doing. It helps you appreciate wanting to get back to it.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me because 5 minutes before we spoke, I was actually studying up on Zoltan because he was the one I was meant to talk to.
Oh, right, that's fine.
With you, is there something other than music that's a passion in your life?
Yeah, well, I have a business. I have a side business. It's a laser tattoo removal business.
All right.
So I'm a business owner, and I also, I wrote a New York Times best-selling memoir that came out last year. So I do a bit of writing, and I kind of like to dabble in some acting here and there, some comedy acting. I'm always keeping busy doing something. So hopefully I'll have a new project to announce at some point fairly soon. But right now, it's all things Five Finger Death Punch. So we're really excited to get further and further along into this touring cycle and hopefully hit places that we haven't hit as far as the live show and pick up some new fans along the way,
Yeah, I did actually read about your biography, Five Finger Death Punch book that you put out. I haven't read the book, obviously, but did that cause any waves in the band with anything that you wrote in there?
I think before it came out, everyone was a little nervous. But, I was like, here, I'll be glad to send you guys all the parts that you're in so you can review and see if you're cool with everything. And once everyone read everything, then they were relieved and they were like, oh, cool, it's cool, man. Nope, it's not a big deal. So I think there's a bit of concern with the unknown, but then once they realized that it wasn't a book to slam each other or to uncover a bunch of dirt or anything, then everyone was kind of relieved and supportive.
Yeah, oh, that's good. And, well, then, what's your favourite track on the new album, Got Your 6?
My favourite song right now is a song called Wash It All Away.
Which has just been released as a single, has it?
It's getting ready to be the next single.
All right.
it's going to follow up Jekyll and Hyde. So we're excited. We're getting ready to shoot the video for that coming up here in a couple weeks. So I want to get that going. I can't wait to get the single out. It's probably my favorite song right now. Who knows? That may change in a week or so, but right now that's the one I'm really enjoying. You
mentioned you're getting ready to do the new film clip. Are we going to see a lot of destruction in that film clip?
I think we may not be doing some destruction, but it's going to be a cool video from what I'm hearing and what we talked about, and I don't want to reveal it yet, but there won't be destruction. But, well, you know what? There will be destruction, but it'll be a different kind. I can't exactly say what.
Well, I'm definitely going to look forward to seeing that one. And I will tell people the album Got Your Six is available now, and they can find out more about you at fivefingerdeathpunch.com. And on Facebook, you are facebook.com/fivefingerdeathpunch. And I think people should go and give you a like and definitely keep an eye out for the tour dates, because hopefully very soon the 2016 Australian tour dates are going to show up.
We will be there in 2016.
Yeah, definitely. And I collect drumsticks, so when you come to Australia, I want to get a signed drumstick off of you, okay?
Sure, that's fine. No problem.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time. Is there something that you want to say to your fans about the new album before I let you go?
Well, thanks to everyone who's already bought the record. It's doing really well. And if you haven't, go check it out. Go to fivefingerdeathpunch.com for details. And we look forward to getting over there and touring in 2016.
Thank you so much. It has been really good to talk to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And I really look forward to seeing you when you get to Australia, and people should definitely grab hold of Got Your Six from Five Finger Death Punch. Thank you very much, Jeremy.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.